Hey guys, welcome to a very different episode of Art of Drumming. I won't be analyzing any song today. Instead, I will be analyzing and sharing with you what I think is the most crucial ingredient to succeed at all your drumming endeavors and beyond. Let me share with you my own double bass story. About 4 years ago, I became serious about playing fast double bass because it was at that time that I became obsessed with progressive music, and a lot of the drumming involved very fast feet, almost as fast as your hands. Naturally, I followed the path I took from my hands and applied it to my feet and started practicing. I didn't exactly start from scratch because I've been messing with double bass for a few years just for fun. My starting point was 130 beats per minute. I practiced hard and 2 years passed without much result. I reached a mere 155 beats per minute on a good day, and on other days I could barely keep 150. I grew increasingly frustrated, blaming myself for perhaps not practicing enough, and perhaps using the wrong technique or method. I searched online fervently on YouTube videos and interviews of professional drummers to see what they were doing and what they were saying. The result was still abysmal. And then, one day, I realized that all those sources tell you what to do and how to do it, but they don't tell you why to do it. Person A will tell you to practice this exercise for 5 minutes. Person B will tell you to practice this exercise for 30 minutes. Person C will tell you to practice a completely different exercise for maybe just 32 bars. Some of them would go on to say how long to practice each exercise and give you some of the details, and they had the results to prove it, but none of them still told you why. I decided to research outside of the drumming community for answers. I read science papers on how muscles actually work. I studied professional athletes like Michael Phelps and Usain Bolt and read what their coaches had to say. I looked up bodybuilders' regimes, cycling weekly on their practice routines. As a result, I came away with a wealth of understanding on a much deeper level how our bodies and muscles work and how best to train them. So, I devised my own exercises and I set out to work. 3 months went by and I surpassed my plateau of 150 beats per minute to reach 170 beats per minute. Another 3 months went by and I am at 190 beats per minute. It's not like I practice harder or longer than I used to. In fact, after understanding this topic on a deeper level, I realized you didn't need to. And it was at this point in my life that I realized that hard work was not the most important ingredient to success. But make no mistake, hard work is still a very important ingredient because I still needed to invest time and effort in applying my newfound knowledge. So then, the most important quality to succeed at your drumming endeavors is to ask questions. Ask why, and ask it often. And if you don't know why, or if your why is weak and uncompelling, you might not succeed. And what makes us ask questions is a natural sense of curiosity and awareness. Why do I want to learn this feel or groove? Why should I sit my drum throne at a certain height? Why should I practice this for 10 minutes? Why should I practice that for 30 minutes? What if I'm lost and I don't know what I'm doing and I'm just blindly following what others tell me to do? Why am I playing in this band? Why am I doing YouTube videos? Why should anyone listen to my music or watch my content? Why should they even care? What am I doing for my community? What do you think about what I'm saying here? Do you have a better way? Do you agree? Do you disagree? If you don't agree or you have a better way, you owe it not just to me, but to all the people viewing this here right now to share it with us, so that we may all learn and grow, and so that the whole music community benefits as a result. You might ask then, why did person A, B, or C succeed at what they were doing? Maybe it's because they could invest tremendous amounts of time and practice that it just paid off eventually. Or maybe they got lucky, and they just did the right things and the right time off camera that we weren't seeing. Or maybe they knew why, they just didn't give us the complete picture, which I sincerely hope not. As for me, I simply didn't have the time at my current age. My hands got really fast because I had double the amount of time when I was starting drumming at the age of 15. Back then, there were just less responsibilities and practicing for long hours was much more possible. Now I have a teaching job in the day, I gig with bands at night, we go to rehearsals, spend time with my family and wife, take care of our dog, do my YouTube videos. I simply don't have the time I did back then. But I'm happy to prove to you that you don't need that amount of time. Having it is just a bonus. And if I can do it with my feet, so can you. Here's a funny coincidence. After I finished writing the script to this video, I let my mind wander and somehow went on YouTube and typed "Start with Why" in the search box. And I saw this TED Talk titled "Start with Why: How Great Leaders Inspire Action." I clicked on it and it blew my mind, and I highly recommend that you watch it. That's all for this episode. I sincerely hope that you find this useful and that you will adopt curiosity and awareness as a power. And I have absolute faith that you will achieve your goals quicker as a result. Thank you all for watching, and special thanks to my patrons Sia Golami, Chris Samus, Greg Barnum, Brian Curry, Jonas Wiggerton, Nick, Ramazan Han, Scott Wilson, Andrew Danford, Andrew D. Leonardis, my highest patron Pantheon Percussion, my longest patron Nick Sartoria, and my newest patron Matan Hashdu. You guys rock!